It has been about 3 months since I've done one of these videos. At least specifically for the PS3 game collection, it has been 3 fucking months. I don't know how it's already been 3 months, but it has been. So we're gonna do another one. We got about half the games today. I think 36 minutes was just a little too long for a video for talking or showing a game collection. 36 minutes is way too long. So instead of, I got them all right here. I'll show them. I got them all just stacked right there of the games I've done so far. And that's 41 games. It's too many. So we're going to be doing about 20 today. I think that's a fair amount. I think it should hopefully take about half the time, as long as I stop stalling like I am right now. So let's get right into the first game. These are in completely random order. They're not alphabetical. First game. Get Fit with Mel B. I don't know what the fuck this is, man. It's PlayStation Move required. I don't own that. I'm just really picking up any PS3 games I can get. And this game literally costed me either 50 or 25 cents. You know, it's a game I'll never touch. I'll never touch this game. But the case and the cover art looks so clean. Like, it's not damaged at all. The shit is in pristine condition. Although there is this. It's got this little slit right here, but like, this happens to a lot of the games. I don't know if like certain companies did this. Did GameStop or something do this? Who the fuck did this? Walmart or something? It's just got this slit on like certain games just have that. And it's a perfectly cut slit. Like, it's completely on purpose. But yeah, it's a PlayStation Move game. I'm never going to touch it. It cost me 50 cents. I wouldn't even pay a dollar for it. So 50 cents or 25, whatever I paid, I'm fine with that. Next game we have Sonic Generations. Now this game is actually getting a remake or a remaster. I think it's a remaster. But it's getting a remaster, which kind of sucks because I really haven't touched this game enough. I have not touched this game enough. I really want to get into it. It's got a nice little manual here. It isn't colored though, so that kind of sucks. It goes through like a bunch of different Sonic like eras or Sonic. That's why it's called Generations. You play through a bunch of the different like Sonic games. I don't know if you actually play through the Sonic games, like, you know, like, I'd imagine they didn't just take all the Sonic games and literally put them in one. It's like its own story and stuff. But you're kind of playing through the play styles of all the previous Sonic games, which is really fucking cool for a video game. And it is getting a remake now. And I'm probably going to pick that up when it comes out. But I do probably want to play through this original one first so I can get an idea of if the remake's any good. There's a chance that the remake ends up being ass too, so I don't really want that to be my actual first experience when I know that the original is amazing. So I do want to get around to playing this game soon. It's pretty fucking good, and I'm definitely excited to play it. Next, we got a big one for me. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. I'm pretty sure I had exactly this on the Xbox 360. Found it at a thrift store for $5, so I picked it up. And then I ended up trading it in so that I could pretty much just pay $5 for this. I wanted it on the PS3, but when you find this copy on the 360 for $5, you're gonna take it. It's like a $40 game, so I'm gonna take it for $5. Even if that means I'm gonna trade it in and just go get the exact same game for a bit cheaper. It does have a pretty thick manual. It is also not like colored or anything, which you hate to see. It includes Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and Peace Walker. I think I own Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PS2. I also got that for like $5, but it was from like a marketplace thing. But yeah, I do want to play this. I don't know if it has trophies. I hope it does. If this has trophies, I'm going to be really excited to play it. But even if it doesn't, I got to play these games, man. I've never really committed to a Metal Gear Solid game, so like I do really want to delve into them. It's funny enough, the Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear game that I've committed the most amount of time to is probably Metal Gear Survive. And that's a fucking problem. So I need to get into those games. I need to try them. They're so well, like, they have such a good reputation. I have to play them at some point. Next we have Lego Jurassic World. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Lego games, even though I haven't played too many of them. The ones I have played I've been a pretty big fan of. I definitely had this phase in my life where I hated these games, but I'm a pretty big fan of them right now, and I'm pretty excited to play them. It does come with a manual. Pretty sure all these games will. Again, it's not really a cool manual. I mean, it's not colored, but it's got like some stuff in it. Yeah, Lego Jurassic World though, man. I've never played this, never tried it. I do want to try it. Really, the only Lego games I've played is Lego Batman, like 1, Lego Indiana Jones, and then a bit of Lego Lord of the Rings. I have not played enough Lego games, and I really do want to sink my teeth into them. Next, we have Crisis 3 Hunter Edition. I don't own 2 or 1, I don't think. I don't know if it actually got a collection on the PS3. It may have. But probably not. Who am I kidding? I think it actually... No, I think they made a remaster, which was pretty, like, mid. But it got the entire collection on the PS4 and 5. I think so. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, though, from what I remember. It looked amazing. Fucking amazing for its time. And I am excited to try out that series. I've played a bit of Crisis 1, but I want to really delve into it and play that as well. I got a lot of games I want to play, but we have Crisis 3 just because I came across it for cheap. I do want to get Crisis 2 and get Crisis 1 and play that before I go anywhere near 3. Let's just do these 2 at once. I mean, the same fucking shit. We got DJ Hero 1 and 2. I do not own the, like, extra thing you have to have for both these games. It's the, like, turntable or whatever. I think you need it? At least I think so. Yeah, they have enough for resale, so they came with, like, a bundle. Yeah, you need the turntable for these, I'm pretty sure, and I don't have it. I'm gonna probably get it at one point. I think I want to get all those cool PS3 accessories for certain games. Right now, I'm kind of thinking about getting Cabela's Hunt with the gun. That'd be pretty fucking cool. But yeah, I do gotta get the turntable at one point and try those games out, because I feel like it actually could be fun. Next, though, we got Painkiller. Painkiller Hell and Damnation. This is the one from THQ Nordic. It is the reprint, so it costed me like $40. I got it while it was 50% off last year. And I mean, bro, this is like a $250 game. This is the same game, and it was $40. It's literally made by the company who fucking made the game. It's just THQ Nordic. It's still the same people. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to fucking buy your reprint. I don't care. $40 instead of $250. And the only, literally, I kid you not, the only difference between this game and the original is that right there. The THQ Nordic. That is the only difference. That is dumb as hell. So yeah, I will definitely enjoy that game. It doesn't seem like it has a good rating. I don't know if it's exactly a good game, but I will enjoy it. Next, we have also... I should also preface, you probably could tell, it is sealed. I have yet to open it. I'm going to wait till I actually play it. Next, we have the Siberia Collection, Another Situation by THQ Nordic. It was $40. Again, it's like a $300 game. Thank you, THQ Nordic, for reprinting these games. I mean, like, dude, I do not want to play... I don't want to pay $300 for this. I don't. If I want the PS3 games, I don't want to be spending $300 on a game like this. It's a cool game, and it's a cool thing, and it's a whole collection of them, but it's like, I don't want to spend $300 on them. Fuck that. I've never heard of this game, but it was on sale during the reprint sale as well, and it was $20. It wasn't even $40. And that's Arcania: The Complete Tale. When I searched this thing up, it only shows like a PS4 copy of it, and so seeing this as a PS3 copy was interesting to see, and it also is THQ Nordic. So yeah, $20 for this as well sealed. All these 3 games are sealed for now. I have yet to get to them, but they got me intrigued, man. They got me very intrigued with those. And this Arcania game, I have no idea what it really is at all. I know the Siberia games, and Painkiller's just kind of like notorious for being very, very expensive, at least from what I've seen. So I wanted to get it, and it's like an FPS game, so it's up my alley. But Arcania just seemed interesting. Not really. I really know nothing about it. It was $20. Again, it seemed like it was probably rare. So I went for it. Why not? Next, we got a Call of Duty. We got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Never actually owned this on the PS3 till now. I used to own it on the PS4. That's what I played it on originally. When I played the shit out of Advanced Warfare. It was all on the PS4. I kind of forgot that this got a PS3 copy, but that was during the time that PS3 was still getting stuff from PS4. It's a pretty good game, and it was what, $5. I mean, it's dirt cheap. Why not get it? This is something I got for Christmas. Pretty big one to get. The Sly Collection. Huge one for me to get. I mean, it's PlayStation Move compatible, which is interesting. But it's Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3. So I don't know if there was a fourth one, but it's the 3 Sly Cooper games from the mainline series. I don't know if it's like Spiral where it got spin-offs or whatever. I really don't. I'm not familiar with Sly Cooper at all. Never played a single one of them, and this is how I'm going to play them. I'm going to imagine as a trophy list, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, I'm really glad I got this because this is like $50. I do not want to spend $50 on it. The collections are all decently expensive. So I got it for Christmas, and that's fucking great. Next. Oh my god, the case is actually really bad on this. We got Far Cry 3. Got this from a thrift store apparently in November last year. The case is not great. Far Cry 3, man, probably... I'm trying to think if this is my favorite Far Cry game. It might have to be. It's the first Far Cry game I actually ever played, and it probably is my favorite. I mean, dude, this is such a good Far Cry game. The villain is amazing, even though he's technically not the, like, big main villain. He is. Come on now. It's a great game. I don't really think any other Far Cry to be quite like that. Far Cry 5 is probably second place, but other than that, all the other Far Cry games are, like, mid as fuck, so... Far Cry 4, I think, got some, like, decent reputation, but I never really played it. Next, we got Battlefield 3. The platinum for this game fucking sucks. You have to acquire all ribbons in multiplayer, and you have to complete all co-op missions on hard difficulty. Nobody plays co-op anymore, man. So good luck with that. I went for a little bit. I got like 3 of the co-op missions on hard done while matchmaking. I actually found someone. But it's like having your time align. I have a full-time job. So having my time align with someone else while trying to get that done is horrible. It's fucking garbage. So there's probably no chance I'm ever getting that done. Maybe I'll go back to it eventually, but I kind of gave up on it. I don't really want to go for it anymore. Next, we got Portal 2, though. Very fun game. Found it at a thrift store for $7, but I think I grabbed this on a sale where it was 50% off, so it was probably about like $3, $3.50. I kind of forgot that this was even on the PS3. For some reason in my head, I was like, this is only an Xbox 360 game. But no, it's on the PS3. I don't know if Portal 1 is. Probably it is. I don't know. Very fun game, though. Very good for $4. Can't wait to play some more of that. I played a ton of it on PC with friends, so it'll be fun to play that. Next, we got Far Cry 2. Actually, I will say this is probably in my top 5 of Far Cry games. Like, if there's not really a ton of them. You know, who am I kidding? There's a good amount of Far Cry games. There's probably like almost 10 Far Cry games at this point. I'd put this maybe in my top 4, top 3. Maybe. Because I did try it probably about 2 years ago now. And it's pretty interesting. And it's not very forgiving. And I fucking like that. It's very, very different. And they tend to act like this game didn't even exist for whatever reason. I get it's not very friendly in the way that the game is made. It's very brutal and unforgiving, and I fucking like that. I think that's a really good way to do it, and I think it's very different. I really like how they did the map, and I like how your guns can jam, and how they get destroyed the more you use them. Like, that's fucking cool, man. Like, why is that a thing you want to like kind of forget about? That game was fucking sick. Only problem is he had like jaundice or some shit. I don't fucking know. He had this like annoying disease throughout the game. I didn't get too far into it, and I do want to go back to it, and this is how I'm going to go back to it, unless there's like a remaster or something on PS4, but I don't think there is. Next, we got PES 2012. I don't give a fuck about soccer, I just own this. Yeah, this is another thing, probably cost me about $1, maybe less. So I have no idea how much this costed, but it's probably dirt cheap. It was 50% off of whatever it would have been at the store that I got it at. So I thought, why the fuck not, you know? Next, we have Call of Juarez. It's Call of Juarez the Cartel. This is actually a game I think I played when I was younger, or I played one of the Call of Juarez games when I was younger. It was really fun, so I mean, I saw this for pretty cheap as well, and I thought, why not pick it up? It really won't hurt. He's actually a police officer, I just noticed that, because it's Policia. What the fuck kind of game is this? I thought you were like a Wild West badass, but this seems pretty fucking different. Well, I'm definitely interested to see what this game is like. I really didn't pay attention to it at all. I just saw Call of Juarez, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking getting that game. Especially for how cheap it was. Probably like a few bucks at most. Next, we got a game I'm actually playing at the moment. Been playing it a good bit. 2K Sports MLB 2K9. This is a game, I'm trying to get like a platinum for every baseball game I possibly can. Now, this is most likely one I cannot get. Because it has a really weird achievement in it where you have to beat someone online who has like this weird achievement. They have to have the achievement. That's the only way you can do it. I think what I'm gonna imagine it is that you had to play a developer of the game when the game first came out, and then that person who got that achievement from the developer would then just have to play someone else, and then it would kind of just scatter, and like more and more people would get the achievement, and that's just kind of how it would work out. So that's a very hard achievement to get now at this point, because you'd have to find someone who actually has it and then match with them. But I don't even know if the servers are still up, and it's also a thing where, I mean, it's hard enough to find someone who's like that. The last things, I checked PSN profiles, and the last people to have achievements in this game were like 2 years ago, and the last person to 100% it was 2 years ago. So I'm going to imagine the servers probably went down 2 years ago or something or another, but it's whatever. I'm going to get as far in for the achievements as I can for that game. There's another game that costs me like $1, and I do want to get as many baseball games as I can get. And we're coming up to the last game already, so we've already gone through 20 games. Goddamn. But the last game is another MLB game. We got MLB The Show 14. This was during the time that they had PS3 in blue, because it was like a PS4 game, but they switched it to that. I don't know, man. It was fucking weird. There's also a thing, too, where it didn't even have a manual. It was just a reverse cover of the fucking same thing. Some of them were like that. Some of them showed like the controller on the inside. You know, it's all sorts of different things. But I play a little bit of this, too. Funny enough, I do prefer this game more. I do think 2K9 is very janky, but I do think the overall feeling of the gameplay is way better than this piece of shit. This game fucking sucks. It just feels so fucking bad, man. The pitching animations and the fucking swings and stances, they're so bad. They're so bad. It's garbage. But yeah, guys, that is my 20 games. Pretty much everything you saw here was just a bunch of dirt cheap stuff for the most part. I mean, like, this 4 stack is all pretty cheap games, even Call of Juarez. But, you know, we had some fucking bangers in here, too, man. We have Far Cry 2, Portal 2, Battlefield 3, Far Cry 3, Sly Collection. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was a pretty fucking good game. I mean, bro, there's so many titles on the PS3 that are so damn good. I can't wait to get to all of them, man. We have all of that pretty much to get to, plus the 20 games I got here, plus those 2 rows right there. That's how many PS3 games I have to get through in my lifetime, and that's going to take a little while, but that's the way it is. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I did only go through 20 games, so it was only 20 minutes. Not too bad. But yeah, hopefully I'll get another one of these videos out actually in a decent amount of time, and it won't take me 3 months, because I guarantee you in 3 months I will have picked up more than 20 PS3 games. So, yeah. Alright, boys, well, that's going to do it for the video. Hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.